I want to talk to the woman who is so obsessed with being a good girl and so obsessed with being self-aware to the point where it gives you crippling anxiety that someone thinks you're a bad person. Please be very fucking careful that your desire to be seen as a good person doesn't allow you to accept the blame for shit you didn't do. It is the biggest insult to your soul and to your intuition. It makes me emotional to even think about the amount of times I apologise for shit I didn't do just because I couldn't handle the tension of standing in my ground and honouring the truth that I know I didn't do something wrong. If someone online or someone in your life comes for you and they misunderstand you and the good girl in you wants them to see you as good, no, I didn't mean that, this, that, and the other, please don't misunderstand me. When you feel that urge, I want you to pause and literally tell yourself, I am okay with being misunderstood. The only way you can live a life that is free from the cage of other people's expectations and preferences of you and trying to preserve the fiction they have in their head of you as being a good person. Let it go. Be a bad girl, whatever the fuck that is to you. I would say don't defend yourself ever. Ever. Just don't engage. When you can feel someone guilt tripping you, refuse to go on the trip. I'm not going. Enjoy. Don't go. Don't join them on the guilt trip. Don't go. The more you do this, you realise, actually, my idea in my head of being a bad girl, being a bad person, was simply the act of not doing what other people fucking forced me to do. Period. That's it. That's all you were guilty of, is not joining people when they tried to persuade you and manufacture guilt in you to do some shit they wanted you to do. The world is always going to try and get you to do some shit. Always! Don't do it if you don't want to. That is your only power. It is your only power. And you're not always going to do it right all the time. The people pleaser in me still lives in me. I have to remind her on a daily fucking basis that her life belongs to her and that she doesn't have to live guided by the preferences of avoiding other people's discomfort with who I'm becoming. No. It's a daily practice of allowing yourself to be deeply misunderstood and not constantly put out the fires of pleasing other people and correcting other people's perceptions of you. Oh my God. It is the most exhausting way to live your fucking life. If you want a life that belongs to you, you have to be okay with being misunderstood by others. And by the fucking way, being okay with being misunderstood does not mean not having an emotional reaction to when you are misunderstood. It means not allowing that emotional reaction to dictate your behaviour and pander to them. Don't pander to them. Don't apologise for shit you didn't do. It is your only key to mental freedom and not doing things just because people want you to. That's what being a bad girl is in your head. If you're a chronic good girl, that is what being a bad girl is. It is just not doing the shit that people want you to do. Let people be mad. Live your life. Don't let them guide your decision making. I say this with the awareness that a complete narcissist could also watch this video and use my video to justify their horrible behaviour. But I'm throwing this out there in the hope that I reach the good girls, the chronic good girls who are constantly apologising for shit that they didn't fucking do. And what you realise over time, as you keep forging your own way, is that it was never bad. And what you actually thought was being a bad girl, being a bad person, was just you not doing the shit that other people wanted you to do, was not being manipulated by other people. That's all it is. I love you. Mwah.